We're just 1 week away from our primetime Show of Strength, our annual benefit for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. As you'll learn in tonight's Making a Difference report, we do the benefit to help kids like the future president you're about to meet.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. I just went.
Some people are like magnets.
Oh, happy day.
You're just drawn to them. That is most certainly the case for 11-year-old Tilly McRoberts.
Hello, can you see me now?
On this day, she's just home from school,
I had gym, flyer time, math.
and no one is more excited to be back in class.
Instead of it being one class, they actually put 3 elementary schools to combine, so there's more kids to talk to.
Tilly has started middle school after a summer of travel. There was camping and there was the beach, but the beach is something she'd prefer to skip next time.
I was sitting on the beach and the wave, knocked me out.
Oh no!
Well, it didn't knock me out, they just,
Knocked you over?
Yes.
Yeah, oh.
So I don't like the beach.
You don't like the beach anymore.
Nope.
As she explained to me, while other kids could run from the waves, that's not really an option for her.
I'm in a wheelchair because I have a disability called SMA, short for spinal muscular atrophy.
SMA most affects babies and children and makes it hard for them to use their muscles. Just breathing and coughing can sometimes be difficult, which means for Tilly's family, the COVID-19 pandemic is even more frightening than it is for the rest of us.
Literally, as it hit, Tilly came down with the respiratory virus and was in Barnes for 12 days in the ICU, and obviously very nervous that it was COVID.
Fortunately, it wasn't COVID, and she recovered. Unfortunately, the pandemic has canceled the last 2 years of her favorite summertime activity, MDA camp.
It's a sleepaway camp where you get to be with people and make new friends that are just like you, and it's all inclusive for everybody, and it's just the best week of the summer. Oh Mom, look, there's a baby one.
But Tilly's attitude has always been, when everything isn't the best, you still make the best of everything. And that includes living with SMA.
As much of a challenge as it is, it's a challenge. It's not something that will define who Tilly is.
In other words, mind over muscles.
Look, it's Ruth Bader Ginsburg. One of my favorite things is learning about presidents. So I like social studies because we get to learn about the past.
And the past has her thinking about the future. She tells me after she becomes a lawyer to advocate for the disabled, she plans to run for president.
Trying to making life more inclusive for everybody.
Tilly is already making speeches as an ambassador for the Muscular Dystrophy Association, touting some of their new breakthrough drugs.
It helps because it helps make us stronger so we can do more things and become more inclusive. Alrighty.
If you plan to stop at nothing, then attitude is everything.
Okay, come on.
Tilly McRoberts, a magnetic force of hope.
Good girl, Rory. Good girl. You're doing such a good job.
There are a number of breakthrough drugs that have really made a difference for Tilly, and the research that led to those drugs are thanks to your donations. So I hope you'll join me next Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. for our Show of Strength, co-hosted by Ann Allred and Scott Connell. Again, that's next Sunday right here on 5 on Your Side.